Hello and welcome back everyone, how you all doing? For today's video, it's all about Tinkerbunk once again. I decided to unrust my scrapper and bring something original and funny to World vs World. This time I'm not gonna do a full video guide on it because there are still things that I want to test and try out, but I've come up with something that it's already working, it's already fun, and I'll leave a link in the description below so you can pick it up. For now, I'm just gonna showcase it really quickly and talk about the concept of the build, and then I'll leave you with a cool compilation as always. So, what is this build all about? Well, it's a hybrid damage scrapper that's gonna be using the same set of gear for two different versions. And like I said, I'm gonna showcase the gear really quickly and a few of the skills, but if you want full details of the build, I'll leave a link in the description below, and maybe in the future when I feel more confident about it, I will make a full guide explaining the deep mechanics within it. For now, just know that we're gonna be using in the first person a bomb kit. Pretty sure you haven't seen that. When you equip it, you have a bunch of bombs that do a bunch of stuff. You know, damage, burning, damage, confusion, blindness, a little bit of vulnerability, and a combo field that you can use, and of course a root and more vulnerability and cripple. This one here in your tool belt, it's just a delayed stun. You put it there and after a few seconds it goes boom and knocks people away. So that's the bomb kit. And for the gear, we're going to be using, for both versions, a combination of Vipers with Superior Rune of the Trap, a little bit of Diviner on the weapons, and then for the amulets and trinkets and so on and so forth, I decided to go with a combination of, it was called Wanderer, I believe, Wanderer, yes. It's a combination of Wanderer, Grieving, and Trailblazer in the backpack. Of course, Relic of Bass, it's very important, it's the main enabler of the build because we're gonna be spamming as we play tons of elixirs, so we're gonna be applying constant source of poison. Really cool, and yeah, that's the first version of the build. This is the trade line. We're gonna be sharing the Scrapper and the Alchemy trade lines, and then the bomb kit is gonna be using explosives with short fuse for generating fury. You can play around with blast shield and explosive temper depending if you want more damage or survivability, and yeah, just overall pick it up, try it out, and feel free to twist it around to your own likings, but yeah, this works for me. So what is this secondary version all about? Well, we're just gonna replace the bomb kit for the Elixir Gun, giving us a little bit of a different playstyle and more range. Of course, we're not gonna be needing the explosive trade line anymore, and instead, with just one click, boom, we go to firearms. This is a very cool trade line in order to experiment with hybrid builds, and the other only change is we take away backpack regenerator in the alchemy tree line for boiling point, so we generate fury steadily. And the coolest thing in my opinion about this version and the firearms trade line is that with just a few swaps, you can lean in towards a little bit more of strike and crit damage rather than full condition. Just pick this and pick that, and now you have stronger crits, more consistent crits, and also way more strike damage. The build works very well with this because you're going to be applying anyways a bunch of conditions all the time, so yeah, you're always going to have this bonus up. I have tried both versions and I personally like more the burning theme or Condi approach, but the other version, especially if you swap around a few pieces here and you get more crit damage, it's very cool and very strong too. And that's about it, guys. I'm gonna leave you with the compilation right now, both with the bombing version and the Elixir Gun version. I'm sorry to not go too deep into the details because there's still things that I feel like I need to polish before I can actually try to teach anyone about it. But for example, the Elixir Gun has really cool combos, like you can place this elixir here, you're gonna be healing and have a combo field, then you can also do this for movement. You have a really cool appliance with the number 3, where you can stack a bunch of elixirs like this, right? You can see all the stacks of Relic of Bass, and then you use this and you dump them all at once and you apply massive stacks of poison. Then you can just keep poking from afar, applying Witness, Bleeding, and also a little bit of swiftness, cripple, and immobilize on the target. Really cool Elixir Gun. But yeah, that's about it. Once again, links in the description for everything you might need. And I don't know, let me know if you like it. Let me know if you try it out, if you find the different approaches to this build or this concept that work for you. Hopefully you have fun with it, and let me know in the comments. Cheers! And here we are, guys. We are going to start the compilation strong with the 1v2 in the bomb kit version. I wanted to do a little bit of commentary over this clip because it showcases perfectly the intentions I had with the build or how it should be played. The whole idea was to make a build that was very durable with a lot of sustain, but at the same time it didn't hit like a wet noodle, and also as you are running, as you are doing stuff, as you're stunning, kiting, poking, you bleed them out slowly with all of those conditions, especially thanks to confusion. We do apply a lot of confusion, and at some point you have decent enough damage that you can determine I go in for the kill. And you will also probably realize that most of the clips in this video are a little bit of longer fights, because this is not the usual build I make with my Solvis, where we hit really hard, the fights are quick and snappy. Sometimes they can be if you've managed to find a stun lock on somebody without the stun breaks or stability. You will definitely bring them down, but overall it's not that insta-kill build. Right here, for example, you see that I managed to bring down the Druid because he wasn't probably paying attention. He didn't notice all the damage coming through the conditions, the poke, and the confusion. And now I have two options. I could use a tank of stability and finish the fight or the kill right here, but I know that this build is perfect for somebody that's trying to get a res on an ally. So what I'm doing is just keep the poke up. He's not gonna be able to resurrect through this, and if I'm lucky I will get the catalyst low enough, and then I will try to go for the kill. And you're about to see exactly what I was talking about, because we are dropping the catalyst also low without even wanting to. So the crate is up, our ultimate is up. I know I can try to finish the whole fight here. He knows this, he's pretty low, condis are ticking away. He's like, nah, I swim away. I know I'm not resing this guy and I'm not winning this fight. This clip is a little bit similar to the first one, but instead of having so much condi pressure on the opposing side, they are a little bit more powered focused. As you can see, the build still performs fine even against power, and as long as you don't fall into stupid traps and avoid the power spikes, you'll be fine. You are going to see how we kite around, stun them, use our elixirs, and slowly but surely whittle them away. And in a few seconds I know I have my crate up, so if when my ultimate comes back up one of them is half HP, I know I can go in for the kill. You can see how I was going for the kill right there, but I got interrupted. No biggie, we can still go for it, and we do. But we are gonna be in a little bit of a pickle because a third guy joins. And as much as it pains me, I'm gonna leave the full clip so you can see how durable we are if we are kiting around properly. But yeah, we're not gonna be able to kill them in a 1v3. And here we are, guys, with the Elixir version of the build. I would say the main difference is that the bombing kit is better against people that want to overcommit and chase you and be constantly on top of you, and this one is better against people that want to space out, run away, do ins and outs, because you obviously have the range, have the root, and yeah, you can chase them. See right here, you're about to see a perfect example where if I was with the bombing kit, I would have no option but to more or less let him re-stealth, or it would have been much harder to catch. And here, because I have the Elixir Gun, I'm like, no, you just don't get to run away for free. This is yet another good example of the Elixir Gun. First of all, thanks to this player, he was kind enough to give me enough duels to test a few things out, and I believe Will Bender is not his main. But long story short, I fought him and I won with the other version of the build too, the bombing kit, but at some point it was very frustrating because his playstyle revolved around I'm Will Bender, I'm OP, I do the all-in, and if I don't kill you, I just run out. Yeah. Keep in mind that there are people like me that will see the fight through and just not completely run away, but there will also be people that are like, shit, I fucked up, or I don't have anything else in the tank, or I don't know what I'm doing, so I run away and I wait for my cooldowns back, which honestly, you can't blame them. In all honesty, it was getting a little bit frustrating whenever you fought people like that, and you're like, well, even though I think I played it a little bit better, or I played my defensive properly and you didn't kill me in your all-in, and now I should be able to counter, before they could just run away for free, whereas with the Elixir Gun, yeah, that's not happening anymore. So yeah, keep that in mind in case you want to play either or. If that's something that bothers you, just go for the Elixir Gun. And yep, here we are with yet another example of a guy that I was beating with my bombing version, but it doesn't matter because he could just run away for free with his blinks, his stealth and all that stuff. So I decided to say, fuck it, I'm going Elixir Gun, let's see what you do now. You are not getting away this time. Get fucked. That's what you get for running. Okay, we're gonna get wrecked most likely, but we'll try. We're gonna open with this. Here we want to do this, heal up, root, poison, blocks, wait, push him, and here we are. Running away a bit. Wait for this to run out. We ready for the kill? Poke, poke. Regen. Stop. Push. Stun. Follow up stun. More damage. Poison. Stun. Okay, careful, we don't wanna overcommit against this. He should die here. Yes.